Hello, I'm Nora from Adobe Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to create this really awesome bubble animation, and super easy. You can do it just in few minutes, and actually your size of the canvas can be anything. I choose the canvas size 210 by 210 millimeters, which is like A4 square. And this decoration, this illustration back, I did it for just illustration purposes, that it would be more interesting for you to see this tutorial. But if I click here and hide it, it's just the bubbles and just background fill. So let's get started. I will hide my bubbles from here, and we start again from scratch. So first things first, we're gonna need this selection tool here, and we're gonna choose ellipse from here. But for getting perfect bubbles, if I just choose this ellipse, and oh sorry, I have to put new layer, of course, and I have new layer on now. If I do this like that, just randomly, this ellipse is not like perfect always. It can be, but it's a bit hard. So I just undo that. And if I tap it 2 times, this blue circle will appear. And then we'll do perfect bubbles every time. So it's like that. And then I'm doing different sizes. Just feel free about your bubbles. It's cool if they're different size, and they can be different places all over. But the main thing is that you keep them kind of in the center at the moment, because it's then easier to multiply them. So we have the bubbles selected, and the next thing we're gonna do is go to our live brushes. It's here. And we're gonna choose from live brushes, watercolor brushes, and then basic watercolor. Okay, and then if you choose basic, then we're gonna go to color. And then first I'm gonna choose maybe this light pink color. Okay, and I have this brush size 412. So it's like a bigger, I can just actually put it the biggest I can. And then now I'm gonna paint my bubbles with this pink. And you can already see it's a bit like transparent, which this is what we want, that bubbles would be very light looking. And now I'm gonna choose a bit darker pink. You can see from here, you can choose first pink here, and then a bit darker pink I'm gonna put. Your bubbles can be any color, of course. I'm just trying to do different variations like that. And then I'm gonna choose a bit white here for highlight, like that, tiny bit only. You can see how cool they are, that this watercolor goes like blended into this other color. That's what I like, especially for this tutorial, that it's blending it inside. You can see how cool it looks like that now. It's for this a bit like shade. All right, we have quite cool bubbles here, and I can now actually deselect from here, and they look like that. Okay, they can totally be like that already, and we can make animation with these bubbles. But I think extra touch with regular pencil tool, which you can find if you go all and sketching and pencil, it's here. And I'm choosing regular white. You can choose white easily from here. And then I'm gonna make it a bit bigger for this one, this bigger bubble. And I'm just doing very slightly. It's actually too big, tiny bit smaller. So I'm using 31 now. Oh, still too big. Let's make it quite small then. Yeah, like that. Okay. I'm doing for this one also. And it's like an extra highlight. And then I make it tiny bit smaller for the other bubbles, that it would look according to their size, like cool. Okay, maybe again, yeah, I did undid, and then like that. Okay, so our bubbles are ready for animation. And then to get this animation active, if it's not active, it's looking like that. But to get it active, your animation button is here. So you press on this one and you choose Path Animation. And then I'm just going to zoom it out for you. And then we start to make like straight lines, but they can be a bit wonky. It's not a big deal, like just like that. And actually, I just undo that and bubbles are going up direction. So we have to make the line from down to up, okay? And I'm doing one line on the side and one line on the other side. So they're already floating. So from this path effects, I'm gonna choose multiples and I'm choosing 4. Yeah, 4 is decent. Then I'm gonna scatter them. Let's see. So basically you can just play around how you feel like, how you want your bubbles to look like. Okay, this is quite good. And then I'm turning on the grow shrink option here. And I'm putting percentage up that they will go a bit bigger when they like arrive here. Okay, let me just undo that one because that did a new animation. But now percentage grow is 38. Number of times I just put 1. If we put 2, 3, it's not really playing our favor in that animation. And we can put a bit sway, that they're a bit swaying around, floating. And align to path is not really needed here. And frames, I have 48. Settings from here, frames per second is 16. And I have playback as loop. So there's loop, boomerang, play once. So I choose loop, that basically you can make GIF with this. So you can actually save it as save it as GIF and use it in your social media, for example. So let's see if I post this one now from here, and I'm gonna hide this for a second and play all. So let's see how it looks like now. Yeah, we have our bubble animation, isn't it? So this was very short tutorial how to make these bubbles. One more trick I want to show you before we go is that, okay, you have this selection here with these bubbles, and you can actually play with layer opacity a bit. So if you put it a bit like to 85, yeah. So you can see now, after I put this layer opacity 85, when I play it all, it looks like a bit transparent and blends into this other bubble. So it's more transparent and it's more making like actual bubble effect. So here you go. This was the tutorial how to make these cool bubbles using as GIFs, or you can just use this animation if you play it once to put it in the bigger video. You can make bigger animation with this using different techniques. So thank you for watching, and hope you see my other tutorials how to get started with Fresco, and have also many other tutorials for you to see. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.